Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you a review of my Trinity Ring by Cartier. I got this one just a couple of weeks ago and I kind of wanted to share with you my first impressions on it and also the story of how I got it. And if you want to know more about it, then keep on watching. Alright you guys, so I got this Trinity ring a couple of weeks ago when I went to Munich with my mom. I also bought my mom the same exact ring, and I kind of wanted to share with you the story as I think it's kind of cute, I guess. And then also I wanted to kind of compare it to my Love Wedding band because I know this is really popular amongst luxury lovers and Cartier lovers, and I wanted to show you which one I think is more fitting for several purposes. And yeah, if you want to know that, then stick around for the end of the video. But I'm just gonna start off with some technicalities. So I'm just gonna take it off. This is called the Trinity ring because it's out of 3 rings. There are 3 different types of the Trinity ring. So there is the smallest one, which is this one, and this one currently retails for 930 euros. Then there is a thicker size, which is their classic model, and this one retails for 1,280 euros. But I didn't find there to be a huge difference between the two, so like thickness wise, so I didn't really know how they would justify the price. Probably the regular one or the classic one is a little heavier, so they needed more gold for it, and that's why it's that much more expensive. But look wise it doesn't look too different. And then there is a really thick one. This one retails for 2,280 euros and it's called the LM large size. And then they also are wedding bands, which are just like normal, just like a normal ring in a 3-color tone. Then there's also some with diamonds as well, but these are significantly more expensive. So my mom and I went for the smaller size, which is 930 euros. And yeah, I kind of wanted to share with you the story of kind of why I bought it and why I treated her to ring. I think it's a really like kind of cute story, and also it gives me a lot of joy to be able to afford a ring like that for my mother, since yeah, she has always been my biggest supporter, and I kind of wanted to, I don't know, treat her to something nice and kind of give something back to her. But initially why I thought about buying her a ring, this is not like something that was like came new to my mind, but I always knew that I wanted to buy a really nice ring for her someday if I'm able to afford it. Because when I was I think about 16, my friends and I did a sleepover at my mom's house, and my mom was not at home, and my dad was supposed to look after us, and my parents are divorced, so my dad lived across the street and could just like come over, and he was supposed to, I don't know, look for us. But then after like a certain time he went to bed, I think. And one of my friends, she was really upset, so I went into the bathroom with her and like talked to her. And meanwhile there were a couple of guys that we knew, and they came into our house, and I don't know like who called them, or I don't know like how that happened, but they were there. And they stole 3 of my mom's golden rings because she keeps them, or she kept them by the kitchen sink when she like did wash the dishes and things like that. So she used to put them in like a little tray, and from there they got stolen. And one of them we were able to get back because I knew who the guys were, and we also informed the police, but they said that if we don't know something like for certain, then they can't do anything about it. And my mom was really upset, and we got one of the rings back, but the other 2, they were probably sold already by the guy, so we never got it back. And that was a really sad moment of my life because I felt so guilty guilty. My mom never blamed me for it because it wasn't really my mistake, because I wasn't even there. Like, I was upstairs in the bathroom with my friend, and yeah, I just didn't have control over the situation, and I was so young, so I didn't know what happened. But my mom was really upset for a long period of time, and one of the rings was a tricolor ring, like the Trinity Ring. So it was rose gold, yellow gold, and white gold, and she adored this ring, and that was one of them that got stolen. So yeah, and then fast forward to now, I always knew that I wanted to buy my mom a ring, but I wanted to buy a really nice one because she's really into jewelry, much more than I do. So she's really into buying gold and things like that. She always goes to Dubai as well, because like Arabic gold is like really like a lot of carat. I think it's 21 carat. You don't buy anything less than 21 carat in Arabic countries. So yeah, she really likes gold. And yeah, so when we went to do a little sleepover in Munich the other week, I told her that I would really want to treat her to a ring, and she was like, no, why would you do that? And she was not like at all comfortable with the situation. So I told her that I wanted to get matching mother-daughter rings. So we went into Cartier, and I told her that I really like the look of this ring, especially because it's like the 3 different colors, so the tricolor ring, and she loved that one as well, and she tried it on. I will insert a picture of her in my hand. She got it for her ring finger. And yeah, so that's kind of like the story of how we got this ring. So we went into the Cartier store in Munich, and the sales associate was so lovely. I think we were there for like 1.5 hours. Like, we talked for so long, and she was so nice, and she didn't like pressure us at all. It was really comfortable, even though we had to wear masks. But yeah, it was super like the best experience I've ever had in any luxury store. I think it was amazing, and I told her the story, and she was kind of touched by it and gave me something, which makes me think that she kind of was touched by our story, with something that you normally don't get. But yeah, so that's kind of my story. So that is the Trinity ring. I will give you some close-ups, and I will insert them. Like I said, it's 18 karat gold in all of the 3 different golds. It has a 2.8 millimeter width, and I got it in a size 55, which is kind of huge. But I wanted to wear it on my ring finger as well as on my index finger. And the thing with this ring is you can kind of lay over the rings because they're like not attached, as you can see. So you can kind of lay them over and kind of make it tighter or looser depending on how you lay over the ring. So this is how it looks like on my index finger. So it fits both fingers, which is amazing. And like I said, my mom got it for her ring finger, and she got it in a size 51, like I got my love ring. Some people ask in which size I got my love ring. I got it in a size 51, and this is 55. So just for reference, just so you know. But I would always recommend trying them on in the store if you're able to. But yeah, so this is the sizing and things like that. The sales associate told me that this is a design from 1924, so almost 100 years ago, which is insane. And yeah, I really like this ring. I think it is quite unique. I don't see that many people walking around with it. Okay, so just like packaging wise and things like that. So I got this beautiful bag with it, and then I of course got the box, and then if you open the box you have the other box, and then it came in this beautiful Cartier box. And then also I got the receipt. I got 2 separate receipts. She gave me, her name was Isabel Chamas. So if you're from Munich, or if you're thinking about buying a ring in Munich, I would really recommend you going to her, because she was so nice. Yeah, and then I got the receipt. Okay, that has my address. I'm gonna flip that over, but that was the price. So 2 times 930 euros, so that's my receipt. And then I have the authenticity certificate. Of course, my mom has hers, so I just have mine with me, and that's the certificate of authenticity. It's so nice. Yeah, so this is what I got for the ring. And then she gave me, and that's why I think that she really was touched by the story, because she first of all gave us each like a little ring travel pouch. It's like a little just like cloth material. I think this is even leather, like the inside is leather, and it says Cartier and it has a snap closure. This is perfect for traveling. And then she also gave us this like huge pouch, and you open it with 2 snap closures, and I think it's like cow leather or something in there, and then it says Cartier, and then it has this little pillow where you can like wrap around your bracelets or a watch. And this is the perfect like travel case. And I've never seen anyone doing an unboxing and getting this piece. I think this is quite rare to get it, and that's why I think she was really touched by the story. And yeah, she was just really like, I had a lot of sympathy towards her, and I think that was reversed. So yeah, I had the best experience. I think Cartier is just like, to me, it was my dream to have a Cartier ring, and I think it's a lot of people's dream. But yeah, so wanted to show you really quickly of how I wear it at the moment. So I have my wedding band. We didn't get married, but we did kind of like a cultural ceremony thing because the wedding got postponed due to Corona. If you want like a Q&A about it and something like that, just leave that down below if you would be interested in that. And then I wear this at my middle finger at the moment, but I can also wear it on my index finger, and I think this looks just so nice together. Yeah, I got this one in rosé gold, and this one, like I said, is the Trinity 3 colored way. And now I kind of wanted to touch on what I think is like worth it, in my opinion, and that's just like personal, but I always wanted to have a love ring as a wedding band. I don't necessarily think that it's just like a fashion statement just because of the message that is behind it. So I always want to get something. For me, it's kind of like a tattoo. I don't know, because I feel like this will be for like a forever piece, and I don't want to get something just for the sake of getting it, if you know what I mean. I want to have like meaning behind it, and I want to have like a story behind it. So that's kind of what I feel about it. So I feel like the love ring is the perfect wedding band, or like something to do with like a partner, or something to do with like the story of the ring. And I feel like it's kind of overdone, and I much more prefer the wedding band version of it rather than just the classic one, because I feel like the classic one is like really thick and really in your face, and I feel like if you wanted to, you could get like a second one. I really want the white one, like the white gold one day to like stack it, and that also looks like really nice. But yeah, I feel like it's quite overdone, and I feel like the Trinity ring is just, first of all, it incorporates all of your jewelry. So for example, I wear a lot of yellow gold on my necklaces, but then I have my engagement ring and like this little bracelet that I wear every day, and this one is silver, this one is platinum, and then I have some gold like hoops in my ear, and they're gold and rosé gold. So I have everything mixed, and I feel like this incorporates it so well. I would also one day like to own like a really nice watch that has yellow gold and platinum or white gold. I think this looks also amazing, but yeah, that is some day. But I feel like if you mix your metals, this one is amazing, but if you don't, then just like stick to the love ring. But I just feel this is so special, and I know that lots of brands do these interwoven rings as well, but I feel like nobody does it like Cartier does it. And what I really have to say, the Trinity ring is so much more comfortable. I don't know why that is. I feel like because it's kind of like is that convex or concave, but like carved in the like to the inside, so it lays like a little better on your finger, versus this is kind of like just like not curved inwards, so this kind of lays flat. and I could imagine like the thicker one being uncomfortable on my finger, because I don't know if you can see that, but I have a little dry skin right here. So that's just like really specific, but I really want you to know, like, if you invest in these pieces, because they're not cheap, I know that. So yeah, that's something to like keep in mind. And if you want something just like for like spoiling yourself or rewarding yourself, if you've done like if you've achieved something amazing, then I would really recommend the Trinity Ring, because I feel like it has been around for a lot longer. It's really classic looking. My friends tell me that this one is more beautiful, the Trinity Ring, because I just feel like the love ring, first of all, if you don't know the story behind it, it's like you don't know what it's supposed to be, like the screw heads. I feel like lots of people that aren't into like luxury or Cartier don't know what it's supposed to be. Yeah, so I feel like that's something for like other people prefer the Trinity Ring, and I also feel like it is really timeless. It looks just as amazing on my mother as it does on me. So yeah, I really enjoy that ring. And I really hope you liked my review. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I want these videos to be really informative for you guys, and if you have any questions that I haven't answered in this video, then please leave them down below. And other than that, I would really like to have you for my next video. So I will see you then. Bye bye!